Welcome back to the channel and today's video. We are going through the best things to do in Hanoi in 2023.
We've been here countless times before, we absolutely love this country.
Plus our top recommendations based on our time living and travelling in Vietnam.
This busy capital of Vietnam is home to over 5 million people and attracted a massive 18.7 million tourists in 2022. Its charm comes from historical richness, captivating architecture and bustling energy, and there really is so much to explore. If you want to see another video of the top 10 best things to do in Old Quarter, then make sure to check out our video, but here is an updated list based on over a year of living in Hanoi.
Our first best thing to do is of course explore the Old Quarter. This is the historic district in the heart of Hanoi. Taking in the vibrant colours, the scents, the energetic atmosphere that define this unique area is a must. Take care walking the streets as they can be busy and hectic, but that's all part of the crazy charm the Old Quarter holds.
This is where you will find most hotels and hostels, plus restaurants, cafes, and the iconic St. Joseph's Cathedral.
Next is located within the Old Quarter, and it is Juan Kim Lake. It's this serene and iconic landmark, and there's so much activity around this lake. The lake has many stories about its history, including the legend of this divine turtle that lived in the lake. It even has its own shrine dedicated to it and is a really nice view to look out upon.
If you walk around in the early mornings, you will see groups of locals exercising or catching up, and this is such a fun atmosphere to witness. Otherwise, grab a refreshing drink and take a stroll or a seat to enjoy this lake.
In need of a drink? Lucky for us, Vietnam has a great offering of beer, and it's easy to see why the country consumes 3.8 million kilolitres a year. And the best place to enjoy this is on the busy, loud and crowded beer street. It starts getting busy around 8 PM every night and attracts a large number of locals and tourists alike. You can find a beer for as cheap as 40 cents, so it's no wonder why this is one of the top things to do in Hanoi.
If a beer is not for you, then you should visit one of the thousands of cafes that cover Hanoi. There is a great array of cafes for whatever budget you are on, from large chains to small plastic chairs hidden in an alleyway. Trying the strong Vietnamese coffee is an experience, and it's not for the faint-hearted, but there are always some teas or other cold drinks on offer if coffee is not your taste. We have an entire video dedicated to cafes in Hanoi which you can check out on our channel, the link is in the description.
Buying a few souvenirs and knickknacks in Hanoi is another top thing to do when visiting. There are many unique finds, including items homemade by locals. Remember, a great tip is to barter at the markets. The vendors will usually offer you a price that has room for negotiation, so try to decide upon a fair price that works for both of you. Something that is often overlooked and forgotten in Vietnam is their amazing spas, where you can treat yourself and relax away from all the busyness of the city. We highly recommend, however, avoiding spas with people that are outside trying to convince you to come in, as they can end up being a scam. A lot of spas also expect a tip, so bear this in mind when working out a price.
To avoid all of this and make sure that you have a truly restful treatment, we highly advise you go to our favourite spa, Serene Spa Hanoi. It is located in the Old Quarter, but luckily it is quiet enough to relax there. The ambience is so calming, and we felt like celebrities the entire time. We treated ourselves to a full body massage and a unique offering of a herbal steam bath, which was so much fun, and we walked out of the spa feeling better than ever. You do not want to forget this when visiting Hanoi.
We keep going on and on about the Old Quarter, as this really is the hub of activity in Hanoi. But there are other areas to check out if you want to see more of the city. Another area worth visiting is definitely Taeho, which is located around the Taeho Lake, or sometimes called West Lake. It's home to a lot of boutique cafes, trendy restaurants and bars. We even rented an entire apartment there, so if you want a bit more space and away from the busyness, this is a great place to base yourself. All of this information about renting an apartment is in a couple of our other videos, which will of course be linked, but if you want to know anything else about our Vietnam experience, just check out our channel and our playlists. So if you have time, definitely visit the Taeho area, find a seat at one of the lakeside cafes, sit back, enjoy a little bit of a different Hanoi.
Hanoi is one of the culinary capitals of the world and has recently received many Michelin awards for its cuisine. Vietnamese food does not taste better anywhere but in Hanoi. You have to try a hot beef pho, bun cha, and of course the humble banh mi. And don't just stop there. Make sure to eat as much Vietnamese food as you can. Luckily, buying food can be really cheap, and there are many street food stalls where you can get a fresh meal for only a couple of dollars.
Well, of course, there are so many other great things to do in Hanoi. However, we highly recommend you tick off everything in this list as a starter. If you would like to see more in-depth videos of things to do in Hanoi, then make sure to check out our other videos. We go through a lot of different areas. We love Hanoi and think it is a great city, so we hope you enjoyed our video. See you next time.